And you're going to need it for a day like today. Let's go ahead and take a look from our trend tower camera in Rockwell. Temperature of 86 degrees. The heat index is about 93, so already feeling warmer than the actual temperature. Temperatures, by the way, in your water always going to trend a little bit cooler, so that is why it's 86 there compared to the 90s in, say, areas like Denton. There is a heat advisory in place for most of North Texas, including DFW, for a heat index up to 109. This in place through 8 this evening. However, this will likely get extended again in time, just like we've seen the last several days. It's just one of those weather patterns that we'll continue to see. The temperature today will climb closer to about 101 to 102 across DFW. The heat index right around 105. We will see a little more cloud cover today than we did yesterday, but that's not really going to do much to limit our warming today. Temperature still into the 90s well after sunset at around 10 this evening, still about 92 degrees. And we'll see triple digits for actual temperatures for a big portion of North Texas, especially north of DFW. We'll see about 100 degrees in Denton and in McKinney, as well as in Fort Worth, 101 likely in Dallas. Areas to the south staying in the upper 90s. And today, the heat index could climb up to 109 at times. I'm thinking it gets closer to about 104 to 105 for DFW, Denton, about 101 in McKinney. Temperatures are going to climb another degree. As this area of high pressure really starts to take hold of the weather pattern, it's going to continue to move over North Texas. But as we head towards the end of the week, it eventually does shift back towards the west. And because of that, a front will move into the area. The front not really going to do too much to help cool things down, but it is going to help drop our highs out of the triple digits. Leading up to that, though, that happens Saturday in the morning. Leading up to that, we're going to still have room for these temperatures to grow. 101 today, about 102 Thursday, 104 on Friday. This is about 5 to 7 degrees warmer than what's considered normal this time of the year. That front swings through, temperatures into the upper 90s, and on Saturday, 97 on Sunday, which is normal for this time of the year. The heat index, by the way, as we approach Friday, could get close to 110, 112. If that's the case, we will likely see excessive heat warnings in place across the region. So with that front coming through, ahead of the front, what happens this time of the year is that temperatures climb. That's why you're seeing that 104 on Friday. But then this front swings through. It's going to help pop up some isolated showers. Do not rely on the rain. This is going to be a very isolated threat. We're talking 10% at best. Once this front does swing through, that's when it helps drop our highs into the upper 90s, which again, that's closer to normal for this time of the year. I'm not expecting much in the way of accumulation of rain once that front does swing through. A lot of this is going to stay right outside of the state, outside of the influence of that area of high pressure. By the way, still dealing with widespread drought across areas of the Panhandle, anything from moderate to extreme drought, unfortunately. The good news, though, is that areas in the Panhandle do have a slightly better chance to see some rain here the next couple of nights. Otherwise, we're looking at just hot and mostly rain-free conditions for the next couple of weeks, taking us right into the middle of August. Morning lows likely staying in the 80s, but Kara, if I have to pick one time frame, Sunday morning, dropping down to 78 degrees.
Whoa, okay,
yeah.
grit and bear it, girl. Grit and bear it. Well, just like